preparing. Oh, it says live. Yay!
It's live, baby.
It's alive! We're live.
Hey guys.
Good morning.
And girls.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the
Is it the 10th?
10th live tour of Korea. 10! Wow.
We're in double digits now.
Oh my god.
You want to tell them where we're going?
Yeah. We hope everybody is, hello? Oh, so I can't watch it live. Are you going to upload the video? What? Okay. Gib asks, I can't watch it live. Are you going to upload the video? So after every live stream is completely finished, it automatically gets uploaded to YouTube so you can watch it later, okay? So hopefully that helps. Anyways.
Let's introduce the video first.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah. So we just got off the bus. We're getting our bearings. We're walking to Itaewon. Yes. So Itaewon is a very popular district, and it's a well-known district here in Seoul. It's essentially very central.
Essentially central.
It is essentially sensual.
Whoa. That changed.
No, it's central. Yeah.
Itaewon is mostly famous for the military base.
Yeah.
It's here, and a long history of being an expat neighborhood, a foreign kind of neighborhood in the middle of Seoul. But these days it's also very popular with the locals, and there's a lot of really fun stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Everybody just hanging out together.
And so we just wanted to say welcome to everybody tuning in to our live stream exploring the Itaewon area. And yeah, hi, good morning. How's everybody doing? I see some people here. James Travelog says, hello married couple, Virginia in the house. What's up? Chili Beans Pootie Butts.
Wow,
nice
that's
name.
an awesome name.
Says, I can't believe I caught you two live. My blessed day.
Oh.
Yes, Chili Beans Pootie Butts. Wonderful name. And Omma, my mother is in the chat. Kijame. Hi, Mom. Hope you're doing good.
I'm trying to share this link with my sister-in-law and my brother.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Excuse me for a second.
Yeah, let's stop walking for a second while Marie can share the Twitter and Facebook link.
You can keep talking. You don't have to show me.
Yeah, I know. And so, anyways, Crystal Hu, hi, what's up? Nice to see you tuned into the chat. Eva from Portland, Oregon, what's up? We got Grasshopper from Texas. Vinicius, I think that's how I say it, from Brazil. Aunt DJ, hey, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Monica from Texas. Shruti Sweet, hi, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, if you're just tuning in and you missed the first 3 minutes, we are here in Itaewon area, which is very famous for being the #1 foreign district in Seoul because of the US military base that's right back there. So back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, this place was just all dedicated towards catering the American military presence here.
Which sounds terrible, actually.
Yeah, but I mean, there was bars and restaurants and lots of shopping, lots of shopping, and also lots of shady stuff. But now Itaewon has changed and is changing, continuously evolving, and it has become now
Super hot district.
yeah, just super booming, lots of young people here, lots of old people revisiting and seeing how Itaewon has changed. And we're glad to walk around today and show you guys.
Yeah.
Wendy from California. AJ Nerd Swag, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. My mom asks, how's the weather?
How's the weather?
How's the weather?
The sun is beating down on us.
Yeah, it's sunny as you can see. There, look at the sun.
It was
so
the
bright.
sun?
Yeah. Susan from Chicago. Hey!
How's it going?
We're streaming.
We've only been back in Korea for
a night.
One night?
Wow.
How's it going?
How are you?
It's good.
Yeah, we're live streaming.
I know. I walked over and I was like, I know those two. So I turned around, and came back. I was like, I need to say hi.
Aw, this is
How
Chelsea,
did it
yeah.
feel to be back? Chelsea, do you guys know Chelsea? I'm sure you do. She speaks.
She does speak.
3 times usually.
That's awesome. So, how's the, what time did your plane land here?
I guess like 5-ish.
In the morning?
No, last
Oh,
night.
last night. Oh,
I
okay,
literally just
so
like went to a friend's house, slept in.
how's the jet lag?
It's good so far actually.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go get some coffee to battle the jet lag.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice, nice
We're
seeing
just
you.
exploring.
Yeah. Do you want to like plug your channel at all?
Huh?
It's live right now. Can you
Oh.
plug your channel?
Well, I'm retired now, so.
Are you? You're just retired only.
Or
I'm
your,
like-
your old
You
videos
guys
are
could
still
go
up?
check
Yeah, they're
check
still
our
there.
stuff out though.
Check out her
That's
old
true.
videos from Korea. They're really awesome.
Yeah, but it's Chelsea Speak 3.
Chelsea Speak 3. Check it out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Okay,
Thanks for saying
thank
hi.
you. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
That's cool. If anybody knows, that is Chelsea. She's sort of a long-time expat here. I don't know about long term, maybe 5-6 years.
Well, that's long enough.
Yeah, and she used to run a YouTube channel, Chelsea Speaks, and I used to watch it before I even moved here. And yeah, we did an event together, right?
Yeah, she came out to one of the events my company organized, so
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
Anyways, so she just came back to Korea.
Why don't we show over here?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna turn the camera around. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's point the camera that way so you can see what.
Oh, we're at Noksapyeong Station right now at the entrance to Itaewon. And there's something that goes on the weekends here that I think is wonderful. You see all these puppies and volunteers up here.
Puppies.
They're
Oh my god.
promoting adoption of animals in need over buying dogs from pet stores. So it's a very worthy cause, and
Yeah.
they're out here very, very often. They bring
Every
out a lot of
Saturday.
pups so people can get a chance to see what they're all about.
Mm-hmm. And there's a pen over here. And look. 안녕. 안녕, 애기. 안녕. They're so cute. So cute.
Okay, so that just happened to be there. We weren't planning that, but
Yeah. Looking back this way, where we started, that is the entrance of the main street. It says, "Welcome to Korea," and then it says Itaewon on this blue arch. Yeah, so that is the beginning of the street. And then as you look down the street, there's a lot of stores and restaurants and all kinds of stuff from in and around this area. So anyways, we're gonna go check it out and show you guys stuff. Yeah, so we gotta backtrack to this crosswalk. Yeah, here, important message, guys. Do not buy, adopt. Okay, very important message.
And I have another important message actually.
Yes.
Those of you who watched our wedding video might have.
Sorry, the light turned green.
Might have noticed that I have two brothers, and one of my brothers, Mike, he got married back in 2013, and his wife Victoria, it's her birthday today.
Oh, hey. Let's turn the camera around then. 1 second. Ooh, Marianne is in the chat. Who know her channel. Marianne, hi.
Marianne. Okay, so everybody, this is, I don't know if you can see very well, but this is my brother Mike and my sister-in-law Victoria. Whoa, Momo.
Hello.
And this is some other guy.
Some other guy.
Yeah.
It's not a dick
And
pic, is it?
it is Victoria's birthday today, so we wanted to sing her happy birthday. We sing very terribly, so
Yeah. Cover your ears.
cover your ears. Victoria, this one is just for you. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I guess. As much as I'll ever be ready.
La la la. La 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 la. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Victoria. Happy birthday to you. And many more. And hi to
Yeah.
Victoria's mom and dad too. I heard her dad recently fell out of a tree, and I hope
What?
he's okay.
Fell out of a
It's a weird
tree?
thing to have happen to you, but I really hope that you're
my God.
okay and not too hurt.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's always working really hard in the backyard, so.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I
so
hope you're
anyway.
okay, Victoria's dad.
Yeah.
Get well soon if you're not well.
And they're about to sit down to a nice big birthday dinner, so enjoy. And I love you. Don't put that. Okay.
All right. I'm noticing in the chat there's a lot of people are starting to tune in even more. Of course, we said hi to Marianne. James W. What's up? Say. What's up? I'm sorry we didn't get to hook up here in Seoul, but glad you made it back home to the States. Tojo Keyama. Itaewon looks much better on the screen. That's a funny comment. Yeah, okay. Michelle, what's up, Michelle? Thank you for tuning in. All right, guys, we're gonna start walking this way, and okay, we're gonna start walking that way. I'm gonna turn.
And
Okay,
we're
say it
gonna.
now.
What?
There's a lag delay. When
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're going to start out on a back street, and then we'll come back out onto the main street and show you guys. But one of the things I like best about Itaewon is actually not the main street, the main drag, but the back streets, because there's always cool little food shops and clothing shops and lots of interesting things.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Cake Shop?
Do you guys know Cake Shop? Who knows Cake Shop?
It's a weird question.
It's
hey,
a very
it sounds
famous,
like a very Korean question, actually.
but it's a very famous live music venue.
Yeah, J Park and like a lot of Korean American
Dumbfounded.
Seem. Oh, did I say J Park? I meant Dumbfounded.
What?
Why did
I don't know.
mix the two of them up?
Maybe well, they're friends, and
Yeah,
they both
maybe.
are covered in tattoos, and they both rap.
Yeah, so maybe they're both there. Who knows? Anyway, cool people go there. We've never been there. I don't think we were really cool enough to go there, but we dream.
That's okay. Anyways, yeah, famous place, famous live music venue. So it's hard to see across the street because of the bright sunlight. But over there, that wall, that is the base. That is America. That is the base wall for the U.S. U.S. Army base, the Yongsan Army Garrison. Okay.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
So when I first moved to this area, this street here was barely, it was just a residential street, and now they've turned it into something pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of really neat places to eat and shop, and
This is not a beer.
yeah. And as far as I know, the people who own this place are the people who brought the churros food craze
Street churros, yeah.
to Seoul. They're always doing different like street foodie kind of things, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, Korean Pathfinder asks, I thought they were moving Yongsan further south. Yes, they are essentially condensing all the military bases here to Camp Humphreys in Pyeongtaek, and that whole process is actually in motion right now, and then it should be, I think, finalized by the end of 2017.
And then they're going to turn that into a big park, and I guess there will be some developments there too, probably.
All right, what's going on? Tojo says, Cory, your mom's calling you. What?
does that
Mom,
mean?
I'm streaming from the phone. I can't answer a phone call.
Read my command, she says.
Read my command?
That's scary.
What command?
Mom, what are you commanding?
Mom, there's so much chat, we can't scroll back to see what you said. Like, I'm looking. Oh, do not buy, adopt from your children. Ah, it's because of the dogs. It's because of our dogs. That's funny. Yeah. It's because my brother had a Chihuahua for a very short time named Dolce, and then he essentially just gave it to my parents. I had a Chihuahua named John Wayne from Hawaii, and then before I moved to Korea, I essentially left him at my parents, and then they have taken full parental rights to him, and they've had him for now almost 4 years, and I'm very happy that he's with my parents and nobody else.
In here is Linus's.
Let's walk up to it.
Linus is a Korean American, and he pretty much introduced Southern barbecue to Seoul, and now it's a very popular food trend here.
Yeah, Linus Barbecue. This is amazing. Is it Alabama style?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Alabama, Southern U.S. barbecue here in the heart of Korea. Like
Not
legit.
so much about the meat, but I'm definitely about foreign people doing business and being successful here in Korea. So
Yeah. TARDIS writer says they've been saying they're moving the base for 20 years at least.
No,
Yes,
this time it's really
that is
happening.
true, but this time it actually really is happening. A lot of family members and stuff have already been moved to different places, and offices and all stuff's closed down, and like external bases outside of Seoul, etc., etc. Let's see. Jackie Miyasato asks, "Is it expensive?"
Which?
Linus.
Oh, I mean, definitely compared to the States, it probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
But for people who are here and, you know, they don't have much choice,
Yeah.
and you really want quality, then I think it's good. It's not too bad, though. They put a lot of heart and soul into their food.
Yeah, you're paying for like high quality. Linus is like an award-winning like barbecue master.
And he goes back to the States and competes in competitions and stuff like that, too. Corey, why don't you tell them about the people who make this drawing?
I don't know about the
Levy
people.
and Sonia, you told me about them.
No, I didn't.
What?
I don't know who they are.
All right, I must have dreamt it, but anyway. These
Somebody
guys
else
have
must have told you
murals.
that.
I don't know much about them, but they have murals all over
Itaewon.
Itaewon, yeah. I think it looks like I'm not sure, maybe a foreign and Korean couple or group of artists.
Levy Jacobs and Sonia Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
What? Who's the person who told me that then?
I don't know.
Maybe I mixed you up with some other guy.
Other half Korean guy
Yeah.
that you kissed. Oh.
Oh. I like how you said kiss.
Yeah. Okay. You can see there's a lot of shopping. There's boutique stores everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, see shops like this, all in and around this Backstreet area, and like there's the Itaewon underground market in there. You know, actually, I have memories coming here in the 80s and 90s with my family, and these back roads didn't look like this. They were like all really grungy, dirty street, and all the stores were jade shops, like selling jade.
Or suits.
And suits, yeah, suits. A lot of custom tailored suits, and especially fake embroidery shops. So you could walk into a shop and just be like, I want some shoes, and they would have a blank pair of shoes, and then they would ask you, what company do you want? Nike, Adidas, Fila, and then they would essentially just sew the label onto the shoe right in front of you. And it was cheap. It was like $5-10, and you could buy like pants, jackets, hats, everything, and just choose which company you wanted, which brand you wanted on the clothing item. All right. This is new. This surface.
They have a tendency of, like, they cut up the pavement, they paint over it, and then in one winter the paint is all gone and they have to do stuff again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down here is one of my favorite restaurants. Maybe I'll show you guys. It's kind of hard to get to, so.
Yeah. Dear Toki says, so many modern looking shops and cafes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
It's very
old
true.
Itaewon is kind of more on the main street, and this is, Itaewon 2.0 or 3.0 or
3.0.
where are we now? I don't even know.
Yeah. I think a lot of like it says those were the good old days. Like I think there's a lot of people who have been to Korea, like Korean Americans and stuff back in the 80s and 90s definitely remember this street as just being like real seedy and just like completely full of fake shops and
I
stuff.
just want to direct your attention. Down this way is my very favorite plant-based restaurant. It's called Plant, and they have amazing food, and they don't use any animal products at all. So if anybody's in Itaewon and they want to check them out, it's down this alley.
Cool. Yeah, right here next to Greek on the Grill.
Which also has some pretty good food.
Yeah. Someone asked a question about Brai Republic.
Oh, Bar Republic.
Oh, here, Garam Han Garam says, are they near Bride Republic? Best lamb chops. And that's actually very true.
We just passed the
Yeah.
intersection where it is.
Yeah, Bride Republic is owned by a South African, and he does like proper like poiki and lamb chops and all this other like yummy stuff. Korea Pathfinder says, and full of double barber poles.
Oh my.
Yes. Do you want to explain what the double barber pole
Double
means?
barber poles are where you go when you want a clip and a yank, or maybe just a yank.
A clip and a yank. I love that. You go to a, oh my god, clip and a yank. I want to make a shirt that just has a picture of two barber poles and then it says clip and yank.
I don't know, did they do any clipping there actually?
Probably trim and yank?
Yeah. Oh, there
Yank
you
and trim?
go. I don't know. I was just thinking about clippers.
That's funny.
I like this. This is interesting. Can you guys see this fashion? We should show. It's like men's fashion. You can go along.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever wear it. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, I'm not a man, so that gets me off the hook, really.
And that says Tokyo.
What is it? Are they like little tie thing?
It's that cord. It's out of braided cord.
Interesting. Oh, here's another example of a successful Korean-Canadian business. Is Coco Lounge.
Coco Lounge.
They're Korean and they grew up in Canada, and they came here and opened their own, I guess, nail shop. As you can see, nails, lashes, massage.
Okay.
And I know the Canadian Embassy and the Canadian Chamber of Commerce really supports them a lot.
Okay, so looking at the comments, because we see a lot of you guys tuning in and asking stuff. Thank you. I passed the question by Michelle. Says Itaewon is the place that a lot of foreigners come to, right? Or is that Hongdae? Well, both.
Yeah.
Both. But this place is known first and foremost.
It's got more of a long history.
Much longer history because of the military base.
Yeah.
Alaska Bears from Romania. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Aprit Jain asks, what's the name of the vegetarian restaurant again, please?
It's called Plant. So
Plant.
Plant.
Yeah, K-Poppin' in my life wrote it. Plant. That's the name of the restaurant.
Oh, and also, are there any more vegetarian restaurants in Itaewon? Yes, there's one called Huggers. They do vegetarian burgers, and what else is there? There's, for example, there's an awesome Moroccan sandwich place called Casablanca, and they do really good vegan sandwiches as well. So, and then if you look on the application Happy Cow, you can find out about the other ones. And so, I just went to one called Daljang near Korea University recently, and it was insane.
Korean Pathfinder asks.
Sorry, this is right on topic. So,
okay.
And this place also just opened recently, and everyone in the vegan vegetarian community is talking about it. So,
Okay.
sorry.
All right, so Korean Pathfinder asks, is there anywhere to get American-style Chinese food? Not that many, but coincidentally, in the area that we live, Haebangchon, there is a... I almost hit her in the face because she just kept walking backwards. Hello, people, what's going on? No one's looking where they're walking. To answer your question, yes, there is American-style Korean food, Chinese food. Coincidentally, there is a place in our neighborhood that does that.
Yeah, but even more coincidentally, there's a restaurant right at the main Itaewon station area, and it's called Holy Chow. And he's also, I think, is he Korean Canadian or Chinese Canadian? I'm not sure, but he opened this tiny restaurant behind Hamilton Hotel, and that ended up being the beginning of the whole food strip that's back there. So, and yes, they have North American style Chinese food.
Yes.
And they also have spots all over Seoul as well.
Man, this place changed. There's trees and cement. I think three or
This changed. There's trees.
What I mean, three or four.
Groundbreaking.
What I mean is 3 or 4 years ago, this place was really dirty. There was just trash everywhere, and then this was all messed up concrete.
Yeah.
And there was construction that had never been finished, and so at least now it looks finished.
Yeah, there's a beautification process definitely happening.
Yeah.
A lot of families come here on the weekends, and it's actually, I don't know, so there's something for everyone.
Yeah, a lot of Korean restaurants as well. So Korean Pathfinder asks, how far back does Itaewon go? You're far from the main street near the subway station now. I never knew it went that far back. Yeah, so there's the main strip, where the subway station is, and we're not that far actually from Itaewon Station. We're walking towards it, and
we're walking parallel to it, and we're gonna come out to it.
And so there's all these back streets, but it keeps expanding more and more. Within the last 2 years, I think all these back streets have developed and become gentrified. Someone said they wanted to go to the Wolfhound. This is the Wolfhound right here.
This JR's pub, didn't they become famous for putting up a sign saying that, who was it?
No, they said no black people
No
allowed
black people
because
of the Ebola
MERS
scare
or
or
Ebola
something. And so everyone went crazy about how racist that was.
Yeah, it was extremely racist.
Yeah, so now I just hear JR and I think racism.
Yeah, because everyone was boycotting. They're like, boycott JR.
JR must stand for like just racist.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Christina Dizon says, this is my first live stream and I've actually been able to watch you guys. I'm always late, but I made it just in time. Woo! Thanks for tuning in.
Let's show them the...
Alright, and there's the famous Hamilton Hotel.
This is like the landmark that's been here for ages.
Yeah, I think it was built in the early 70s or something. Like when my family first came to Korea with my brother and I, we were like 4 years old or something like that, or I was 4 years old, and we stayed in this hotel, and that was like 1984, 1985, I don't know. My mom's in the chat, she can answer the question when we first came to Korea.
So all we did was we went along the back street here, outside of exit 4, and now we're gonna walk a little bit along the main street.
Okay.
And then go into the food section.
Yeah, so here you guys see Itaewon Station, exit 4. Takes you right here into the heart of Itaewon. You can see, looks like that.
So often you comment about Cory's hats, and the dirty secret is Cory always gets his hats for like $5-10 in places like this. But he's very picky.
I am very picky, but I have bought a hat from that exact stall before.
You want to walk to the next crosswalk and then go across and then go into the back
Sure,
end?
you can lead the way. Hey look, weed socks.
Wow. It's funny because Korea is so
Anti-marijuana?
anti-drug of any sort except if it's alcohol. But they have that kind of stuff because they know it sells.
Oh my god. Loud music. Okay, Pauline Chan asks, what's the name of the street we're on now? Is it Itaewon no, or?
I think so. It's just the main Itaewon strip.
I think it's just, we're in Itaewon and the street's name is Itaewon. Itaewon no. Yeah, I can see the sign. It says Itaewon no.
But that's for the streets going that way.
Marcellus Lewis, hi. Charles Novak, hi.
You can see, I mean, there's a lot of new stuff on this street, but there's also still some of the remnants of what Cory would remember as a child.
Like the stores I don't remember on this strip. There's like nothing I really remember,
But I just
name-wise.
remember, right?
But specifically this stretch of sidewalk here, there's all these guys trying to sell you like suits and like large size clothes and to come in. That's something I definitely remember from the 80s and 90s.
These signs right here, they say big clothes.
Kunot.
Kunot. And so it's like, it just says big size, big size, big size. So any like Americans or not just Americans, but non-Koreans who, or even Koreans who are quite big, they would come here and buy clothes, especially back in the day before there were stores like Zara or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's really, it really affects the self-esteem, especially if you're a woman, to be going to a place where it's like big size, big size. Like, I mean, at least plus size sounds more kind of less harmful to the self-esteem. So when I first came here, I thought that was like really surprising to me. But it's nice that they have it.
Yeah, it's from all the large Americans that, you know, on the military base, they couldn't buy anything around like other parts of Seoul.
Yeah.
So this like strip here, all the shops catered towards larger Americans, and we're not saying like fat or anything like that, but just like tall. Like there's a lot of foreigners that are like, you know, 6'5" with like size 13 shoes. They don't sell that in Korea.
But now there are shops for that because there are Koreans that are those sizes, but they're just online mostly.
Yeah.
So we're crossing here.
Yeah, so there's like the Nike store.
There's so often like 20 people lined up outside that store waiting for them to do a shoe release or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, every time there's like a new Jordan shoe that comes out, everyone's lined up there.
We're all confused all the time.
Yeah.
Why are they there? So Cory says this is his favorite street right here.
Oh yeah, so going up this way is actually going up towards Marie's old house.
Yeah.
Two of them actually. But she was living at the top of this hill, like way up, and you start zigzagging around to the top of the mountain ridge.
By the Hyatt Hotel.
Yeah, by the Hyatt Hotel. That's where Marie's old house was, and yeah.
Oh, this is all new.
There used to be an Indian restaurant here. Hold on, let me back up. I can't see. Ah, it's one of these kind of places.
This says
Hold on, we got a car coming. What's up?
입술보다 티라미수.
Tiramisu?
Yeah, so you know, like 꽃보다 남자, the drama. What is it called? Boys Over Flowers.
Yeah.
This is essentially tiramisu over lips. Does it actually have lips on there? I don't know.
No. But I really like this street because of all the like gastropubs, restaurants, and like nightlife culture that's up in here. If you look on our YouTube channel and you kind of scroll back through the older videos, there's a sort of popular one called Itaewon on a Saturday night. And I show what this place looks like when it's fully packed and crowded and there's a lot of people. And also we have a Halloween video from 1 year ago that was filmed here, just full of people.
Yeah. And this guy right here, Hong Seok-chun, he was the first celebrity to come out on Korean television. And as a result of him coming out as being gay, they took him off of all the programming. And so essentially, I guess he was unemployed. But luckily he was very popular anyway, and he started up some restaurants here on this street. And he has many restaurants, and I think the reason why this store is so vibrant, this street is so vibrant is because of him.
Yeah.
And now he's back on TV again.
Yeah. There's I noticed it said that there was a rooftop lounge. There's a lot of rooftop lounges in this area. It's like the new thing that everyone's trying to have in their business is a rooftop area for people to chill. And you get a nice city view and have some cocktails and stuff.
People sometimes come here when they just want to break from like the traditional Korean neighborhood. They just want to feel like they've had a little escape. What's up with these boxes?
This guy's just driving with the box in the front.
Just keep going, man.
Just run it over, it's empty. This Le Du Plat, isn't that like a 5-star French restaurant?
I wouldn't call it 5 stars, Cory.
Well, I mean, it's like online it's rated as 5 stars,
Really?
right?
Okay, anyway, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. We've heard things. Marie's experienced
but
things.
I just wasn't impressed, but I can't remember why, so I can't say anything.
Yeah. Let's see. So Craft Hans, there's a craft beer.
It used to be a convenience store, and they
Microbreweries.
just like changed it. Oh, I'll show you my favorite coffee shop here.
Yeah. So which one is it?
Well, it's right there, so.
Yeah, I know. Which sign?
Ecobox Coffee. It's my
Ecobox.
favorite coffee shop in Itaewon. Shall we show you?
Yeah. My mom says that guy has 7 restaurants.
This is my favorite coffee shop in Itaewon. It's been around for quite a long time.
Ecobox.
Yeah. When my mom came here last time, we were like sitting in there and having some coffee. But the reason why I like it is because they were introducing really high quality coffees much earlier than a lot of the other coffee shops, and they were roasting in-house, and there were some cute boys working there at the time.
Okay.
It's pretty good. And Mao Mao, this place right here is a pretty good makgeolli place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Michelle asks, what's the most popular bar there? That's a tough question to ask.
Especially for us, 'cause we never go to bars.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for too. Like if you want like a sports bar, then there's like, like Wolfhound or Geckos or something like that. If you're looking for like a swanky bar, like bar club, there's Prost. Prost behind the Hamilton, which has been in like Korean like dramas and stuff. You know, there's bars for everybody. If you want like a chill, quiet spot, if you want like a very swanky, luxury-looking kind of a spot, it's all here.
Ingalls just said, considering the minimum wage in Korea is $6, the prices are obnoxious. There's one thing that you're not thinking about, and that is that Koreans usually only do part-time jobs to, you know, for the most part, to fund their education or whatever, but while they're still living with their parents, or their parents are paying for their education, and then they end up, you know, working while they're still living with their parents at good jobs, and then they end up getting married and moving directly into the new home, which often is provided to them by their parents. So it's not like
they're paying
Koreans
rent.
are working at a convenience store for the
pay
most
rent.
part to pay rent or something like that. The society is completely different, but of course there are people who, you know, maybe have no parents or whatever, who were not able to get that kind of support. But for the most part, Koreans, especially young Koreans, seem to have a lot of disposable income because the real estate prices are so high they can't buy houses, so they just have they have a car and they go around on dates and they enjoy themselves outside of the home because they can't really hang out at home because their parents are there.
Yeah, look at all this cardboard.
Anyway, so these prices are ridiculous, but people are willing to pay them.
Yeah.
Is the point that I'm trying to make.
Yes. I was waiting for you to
Stop?
No, to finish, so I could say, did you hear the song playing back there? Stevie Ray Vaughan, Little Wing.
And here's another one of.
It's one of my favorite
Cook's,
SRV songs.
Restaurants. His face is on them.
My Chelsea. Copacabana, Brazil.
Young girls work on Hooker Hill for education. There's almost no hookers on Hooker Hill, and the ones that are there are dried up old ajumas. Do you know how young girls prostitute themselves, if you want to know? Over the internet.
On Craigslist.
Everywhere.
Yeah, literally.
You don't need to go to a hill to do that around here.
Yeah, there's actually girls that advertise themselves, like, just
looking for a sponsor.
Just yeah, they call it looking for a sponsor. And they're like looking for a sponsor, and then they have like specific demands like will only sleep 4 times a month, must provide cell phone, and like all this stuff. Because it was posted all over Facebook. People are like, look at this ad, look at this ad. Here's Prost. So this is one of those like more higher end bars. It's closed right now because it's obviously not nighttime, but you can see the outside facade. It's like really nice.
And I might be wrong, but I think that the people behind Holy Chow, the the American-style Chinese food place that's up here, I think they might have something to do with this.
Yeah, I think they're connected. I personally don't like Prost. It's too expensive, and there's never anywhere to like sit or stand. And
you're just jealous that you didn't get a seat.
And no, I mean I've been in there before, and it's just like not the kind of environment I like drinking in.
This is the American Chinese place.
It's so dark. Holy Chow.
Yeah, I love the name. It's awesome. Holy
there we go.
Chow.
All right. Okay. I like this one here, Club Mute. And they have this really cool like soju bottle facade. This is cool.
I love how someone took the liberty to add another soju bottle there and there.
People added their own bottles?
Yeah. They figured it was an invitation.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Club Mute is there, but this is Maple Tree. Sorry, I had them mixed up. Yeah, so this place is called Maple Tree, and they have a really cool interior. Actually, they have these like trees inside and barbecue grills.
Yeah, it's kind of more like high-end barbecue, like a more clean experience. Like you can be sure that you're gonna get good service and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Some neighborhood barbecue places, you know, they're great, they're delicious, but they'll chuck utensils on the table at you and like.
Yeah, they don't set your table.
Sometimes that kind of stuff happens, and people don't like that, so they rather pay more and go to a place where they're sure they're gonna have good service. Especially on like if it's someone's birthday or if a foreign guest comes from overseas or.
Yeah. Lucy asks, would you do a nightlife live video? Yes, we would. Absolutely. It would be really loud.
Well, I don't know.
It would be really loud because it'd just be nothing but music and people and all kinds of craziness. All right, so we're gonna Marie's gonna lead the way. See, we're still going, but we're almost to the end of this one little side street behind the Hamilton Hotel.
We showed you the side street across the street, and now we're showing you this one.
Yeah, so those are two side streets. The main strip, we kind of walked down a little bit of it where the Nike store and stuff was.
It's just mostly big box stores and stuff these days.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But this gives you a good idea of what Itaewon is like, what it looks like. Let's see. Oreno. French Italian. Okay. And just want to put this out there. If you guys are just tuning in to us, thank you so much for tuning in. We are walking around in the Itaewon area of Seoul, which is essentially the #1 foreigner district, but it's also a very trendy place now. It once was not.
There's a song called that came out, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or something, called Itaewon Freedom, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, Itaewon Freedom.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know why, but I feel like after that song came out, that's when people started feeling differently about Itaewon. Like they started thinking about it. Before
Like
it was marginalized people, like foreigners or like homosexuals, maybe prostitutes or whatever, that were mostly spending time here. And over the years, now it's kind of that, I don't know, there's something about that culture that has eventually meant that anyone can be accepted in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I think people, even regular people, want that kind of freedom sometimes. It has been really cold the last few days, but now it's hot today.
Yeah, okay, we're back on to the main strip here. And kind of more in this area and the streets behind it, there are a lot of like Middle Eastern halal restaurants, Turkish, what else? And then there's African. You can get some like African cuisine back there, which is pretty cool.
Ethiopian.
Yeah, Ethiopian.
Over here, this restaurant right here, Kirvan, the blue one, that's my favorite Turkish restaurant.
Alright. And there's a giant, brand new Line Friends store and like cafe and whatnot. Yeah, Tojo says there aren't many people even at lunch hour. What happened there? So strange.
What time is it?
Is it lunchtime?
Yeah, obviously I know what time it is since, you know.
Oh yeah, it is lunchtime. I think a lot of places where we walk by, they're open, but I think, what is today, Saturday? Oh yeah, so Saturday, I think people aren't in this area for lunch. They're elsewhere, especially because of the nice day. I think people are out and about.
I don't know. Some Saturdays you come and it's so packed you can barely move. So
Yeah,
we have no way of knowing what the reason is.
That's true. Hungover and partied. Yeah, that's Lucy says hungover, partied. Yeah, that's probably a good explanation too. Are we gonna go this way or straight?
Should we show the wine store briefly?
Yeah, let's go in front of it.
And then so we have 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
We can just very briefly show the wine store and then go up to the mosque. Since there's a large Muslim population here, there's also a mosque. It's the only one, as I know it, it's the only one in Seoul.
Yeah. So this is the Line Friends store, you can see. Yeah, what's up guys? So it's huge. It's got this like shimmering paint job on the outside, kind of like chameleon paint on cars.
We went to the line store in one of our other live streams.
We went in Garosugil, yeah. We went to that one.
But this one's huge.
Yeah, this one's big. Yeah, Matthew Durkee says, I was stationed at Yongsan in early 90s. It has changed so much. Wow. Yes, that is very true. From the 80s and 90s, now it looks like way different. Like completely different actually.
Even when I came here, I think it was in 2007 or something, like it just felt shady and dangerous, and I never came back again for years.
Yeah, it used to. Itaewon was like infamous for being like a seedy, dirty, grungy place, like murders and sex and like drugs and that kind of stuff.
And now the only thing that has changed is maybe the murders. I don't know about the drugs, but I think
the
they're up there
violence has
somewhere.
gone down. It's not a place where it used to be known for drunk American GIs fighting and like
Yeah.
getting arrested and
But somebody is
Not
like
so much.
cracking down, I should say, on
Yeah.
them. So
not so much nowadays at all. It's being revamped, revitalized.
I wanted to point out Zhiyun.
Yeah, I wanted to show here because there's a lot of old clubs that people noticed in one of my other videos that have been here since like the 80s and 90s.
And here, right here, sorry.
What? What? I can't see which way you're pointing, okay?
Because you don't look at me. This is another couple spot. Yay! So this is Club Zhiyun. It's an African club, and you can go in there on the weekends and get Ethiopian food, which is awesome.
Yeah.
This is
This is, what is it called?
This is the infamous Hooker Hill, but
Hooker Hill,
but
yes.
I think most of the hookers are gone, and they're businesses popping up. There's even a hotel, like a proper classy nice hotel up there, and
Yeah, it's
look, the Yakurit lady goes up
The
there with
Yakurit.
no hesitation.
the modern Yakurit lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is still some business that happens up here, but it's not like in the 90s, not like in the 80s. It's, I think, within maybe the next couple of years, this place is going to be demolished and turned into something else.
Well, I think that it's like indie business is gonna move in.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
All right, and Christina Dizon asks, wait, is there really hookers there?
Yeah, I've never seen
They're not like just working the corner. They're in front of like these juicy bars, and so they try to get customers to come in, buy drinks, and you could pay extra money and go to a room upstairs, etc., etc.
You know too much. In this area, there are a few foreign food marts. Here's one of them, National Foods.
Yeah, National Food Mart.
You can get like, no matter where you are in the world, you can usually find the key ingredients for your nation's foods.
Yeah. It's a good place when we want to like cook at home and we're looking for some stuff that Korean grocery stores don't have.
We don't come here that often, but and then the foreign food mart, this is the one I usually go to.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because the owner will actually come up to you and say, hey, what is it you're looking for? What are you looking for? Like, he's always trying to gauge demand and come up with more variety of products, and I really appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, so here, this is like from the Philippines. This is Turkish Delight. So you can see foreignish stuff in there. Seasonings, herbs, spices, produce. Yeah, see, there's a bar over here called Jugs, and also a place that does Thai massage.
So you can see where, I mean, there are some shady things that still happen here. Like this. This bar is called Apple, and all the windows are black for some reason. We just don't understand why. Oh, but it says for rent, so I mean,
It's
you can see
running
that
out.
these kinds of businesses are slowly starting to die.
Okay, let's see about some comments. Okay, so Beyond Change just says, I'm hungry. Here, Lisa King, what's up? Lisa says, is Itaewon mostly for shopping or mostly like bars and food?
I'd say
It's a mixture of both, I think.
before online commerce and like a lot of the international chains moved into Korea, Itaewon would have been a place for shopping.
Yeah,
And for some people it still is, like some people who can't access online shopping. But for the most part, I think it's all about culture and food.
yeah. Here's a halal place called Siti Sarah.
And the reason why this is super special is because in the past, if you wanted to get halal food, you had to eat Middle Eastern food, like Turkish food or whatever. But now finally you can actually eat Korean food that's halal, so that's pretty special.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who come here, they want to experience Korean food, but they just can't because no one bothered to accommodate them.
Yeah, see here, look. Korean halal food. There's samgyetang, bibimbap, 오징어 볶음, sundubujigae. Here's an Islamic library, Center for Learning, Islamic bookstore,
stretch that's going up to the mosque. So there are a lot of businesses that cater to Muslims, but also there are a lot of artsy kind of independent businesses that are not related to that are coming into this neighborhood as well.
How's everybody doing watching the live stream? How are you guys? Everybody good? We're walking towards the mosque. You can see it there. Boop.
Yeah.
Korean Muslim food.
And then there's like Indian food.
Little India Seoul. I'm glad that this is all here because there are a lot of foreigners that are from a lot of Muslim countries that live here, and this is a great place for them to be and, you know, pray together, eat together, all that. It's good. Michelle says, Friday night getting turned, watching you guys live stream.
Yeah.
LOL. That's the best Friday night ever.
Have one for us.
Watching a live stream in Itaewon. Okay. Ooh, I smell paint. I don't like it.
What, you don't like paint?
Paint smell. The fumes.
I used to run an exterior painting company, so I love the smell of paint.
Oh god, that's terrible. It's called Salam. Is there a reason all the police are around? Are they just here to monitor the neighborhood, or
Police?
I don't
Or
know.
are they like ajishis that are doing parking duty?
Yeah,
They don't look like real police to me, but I don't know. Maybe they are.
maybe. Okay, so let's show you guys what's here. There is the entrance for the Seoul Mosque.
It's really beautiful. The ceramic stuff.
Yeah.
There's a nice bakery in behind too.
Can we walk up in there?
Yeah. We're allowed into it to an extent, but not too far.
Yeah, we're not gonna go like
We can't go into the building.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What's up? There's a car. Okay, let's go take a look at the building and then head down there. Maybe we can find something to drink or eat or something.
Well, last time we went, we couldn't go in. I think there's restrictions. Like,
The restriction was you're not allowed in unless you're there to pray. And also no women allowed in this one. Don't go in there, Marie, you'll be kicked out, Tojo said.
thanks.
Yeah, so in case anyone was wondering, there is a mosque. Yes, here in Seoul. It is located in Itaewon. And there's also an Islamic school here. Okay, we're going back down. Okay, so Michelle asks, how are Muslims portrayed in Korea? Isn't Korea dominantly Christian?
It's not dominantly Christian. It's like equal parts I don't give a fuck, sorry, with Christian, with Buddhist.
And
there's a
non-religious.
small amount of Korean Muslims actually as well.
Yeah.
But I think Korea's, in some ways it's religiously tolerant. In some ways it's not. I don't think like Muslims will get, attacked on the street or anything like that.
No, definitely not.
But there is sometimes, it's a little market. There is sometimes I think people in a lot of places around the world who aren't very well educated can sometimes equate Islam with, you know, terrorism, which is obviously a big mistake and really stupid.
It's a terrible stereotype.
Yeah. So every now and then you'll hear people who like don't really know what they're talking about ISIS and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think people seem to be okay.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of cool stuff up there.
I was trying to show the view of Hannam-dong.
Okay, go ahead.
Or actually, I think we can look at it from over here. You know what I'm talking about, right? That like nice skyline view.
So you can see this street is already kind of artistic. There's like free market and people are selling their wares.
Like murals and stuff on everything. Yeah.
Handbags and...
Yeah. So there's a little market going on right here. It's neat, right on the stairs.
Oh my god, so cute.
The alpaca llamas.
Yeah, so this is an actual market happening on the stairs.
Yeah, we did not know that this was going on.
We should go down and come back up the other side.
I don't know.
I want to show them. I'll do it myself if you don't want to.
Okay. Anyways, I was trying to show this, the view. You can see it's a little bit hazy in the distance, but the Lotte Tower.
Here.
Yeah, there. Can you see it? It's
Where's
like
my hand?
it's so hazy you can barely make out that. But it's supposed to be the tallest skyscraper in Asia.
Okay. Anyway,
Right.
so this market is the people are selling, I think, things they made themselves and maybe some like used stuff, like all the way down, all the way back up again.
Okay.
Is this the street? I'm getting confused.
Which street are you looking for?
The one with all the, like, for example, the lesbian bookstore and like.
That's
all
back that
cool
way.
Stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is we're going back to the street in front of the mosque, and we're going to continue going down that because, as you heard Marie just say, there's a lesbian bookstore.
That's not the reason why I want to go there.
But I mean,
like, there's
that's
a lot
one of the cool places there,
Yeah,
such as a lesbian bookstore.
Just to show you just how in Itaewon, like, Itaewon is not the only place in Korea where, you know, minorities or marginalized people can feel comfort, but it's probably like the biggest place, you know.
Yeah. It's just like a normal neighborhood here. Someone asked something about sidewalks. I missed it.
Maybe like where the hell are all the sidewalks?
I keep trying to scroll to it, and then people keep typing, so I can't see it. Someone asked, Seoul doesn't have any sidewalks. Well, they do have sidewalks, but not every street has a sidewalk. They're like this kind of a street here. This is essentially like a residential area, and so as you can see, people are just walking in the middle of the street, and people and cars have learned to coexist together in these kind of places.
And Seoul didn't really. Most of Korea, you know, it came together in like this sort of beautiful kind of chaotic process. It wasn't like the government was like, okay, let's put a street in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a look at this.
Yeah. This is a wonderful place. Isn't this an artist space?
Yeah, I think so.
No more fucking discrimination.
Oh yeah.
Well said.
Thank you. And they're making skewers and stuff there.
Oh, nice.
Smells good.
Well, I'm gonna walk on this side of you because I'm in the sun. All right, and then there's even a Maol bus here, like a little town bus that passes through.
They're always super dangerous because
Yeah, those guys are just speeding.
in order to
They don't stop.
in order to actually get where they need to go in the right amount of time, they need to just make everyone scared of them. Here's a tattoo shop. Getting a tattoo is not illegal, but giving a tattoo is illegal in Korea.
Unless you're a
unless
doctor.
you're a doctor, but people do it anyway because they think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because to be a tattoo artist, you need to be a doctor. That is the most ridiculous law in the world.
Yeah, what doctor would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit medicine and give tattoos?
Yeah, there was a tattoo convention like a year or two ago, and the police came in and shut it down because they were like, "There's no doctors here. You guys are all just artists. We're closing it down." And they shut down the tattoo convention.
Yeah. Funny.
Let's see. Pauline Chan says, "What's the temperature now? Is it humid?" Well, it is. It is like 28 degrees Celsius right now. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was cooler in the week, and then it kind of heated back up. So we're back to like summer style. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm answering a question though.
There's some people enjoying some food over there.
There. They're waving. Guest house shop. That's cute.
Yeah. I've been in this guest house before.
Like, you slept there?
No, I was investigating about starting a guest house, and I needed some, like, intelligence, I guess.
Yeah.
They were really nice. There's another Korean halal Korean food shop, I guess.
Mm. So we're on this street, and there's all these like just interesting like independent businesses on here, and then on the side streets it's all just residential. These are all just homes, villas, homes, apartments, stuff like that. What is this one? Slumdog Barbershop.
Interesting.
Here's a cafe. Entropy Coffee, YOLO. 안녕하세요. So I'm glad that people here are friendly enough to like wave and stuff to the camera. In other areas, people are like super shy and they like turn their head away because they don't want to be on film. But here, people like they're very friendly. They want to be on film and wave.
What's going on here?
Barbacoa. Nice, it's like pork. Barbecue.
There's so much stuff happening here. Wow, is that a toy shop? Oh my god,
It's
they're
a
so cute.
toy shop next to. Oh, isn't this the place that you were looking?
Oh shit.
This is Marie. Okay, Marie might want to explain this.
Cory and I have this dream of someday opening a guest house and also having our own like office for Korea Curated and stuff like that. And so I'm always looking at real estate listings and stuff. So just for fun to study the market and stuff like that. And anyway, so I saw this building on the website, and I showed Cory the other day.
Yeah, it has like what 5 bedrooms and whatnot. We were looking at the price and just the specs of it. We didn't realize it was here though, on this street.
I suggested that I thought it was in this neighborhood, but I didn't know it was this street. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, we have about 25 minutes left on our live stream. Ampersand Leathercraft. That's cool. This is pretty neat. Nice, like handmade leather goods.
Yeah, guest house like hostel, bed and breakfast. We're not sure, but we probably wouldn't be able to do it for a while. Depends on our situation, I guess.
Yeah. Look, they're just barbecuing right here. Hot dogs and skewers and beer and stuff.
If you want to try anything, go ahead.
안녕하세요.
Yeah.
Here's an art gallery. Rund gallery with a like beluga whale on the wall. So looking at the comments, there's people saying we should do Airbnb and everybody would sign up and stay at our place.
Yeah, we want to do that. Airbnb is something that's a little bit more realistic at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're trying to prepare for that.
Yeah, this is like literally a thing we've been talking about and looking into for a
like
while now.
2 years or something. I used to do Airbnb in my old place.
Yeah.
Soju is cheaper than water in Korea. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Those little girls are so cute.
They are.
They're like holding hands and just being all tiny and cute.
Must be nice just to be tiny and just automatically cute. Like, now that I'm all grown up, there's not really that much that's cute about me. I have to be funny all the time.
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, look.
What is this? It's called TT Fun Fun.
Oh, TT. It's funny because look at this. Is that why it's called TT Fun Fun?
Possibly.
Cool.
Just seems like a nice, like, cool cafe.
I had a weird thing that happened right now.
Yeah?
The girls I had the tips of her hair blonde. The tips of her hair were kind of going over her boobs, and I thought that there was like a hole in her shirt and she was like exposed.
Oh.
Sometimes that happens when people wear beige. I get super confused.
Yeah, but
Me and Cory always think people are naked.
yeah, there's a lot of people that wear like full dresses that are like exactly the same skin color as their skin. So it's like, oh my god, that person's naked, and you're like, oh no, no, they're not. Mohammed Fathi, greetings from Cairo, Egypt.
And
What's happening?
Tongmunim said that he just had a lot of alcohol last night. So
너무 많이 먹었어요.
너무 많이 먹었어요. You need to cut back so you can tune into our live streams a little bit more coherently, you know? What did you say? Where are you? 자면서. Oh, wow. He had diarrhea 3 times while
my God.
sleeping. Thank you for telling us. So much honesty in this community, you know?
Alright, we're still going. There's still a little bit more to see.
I love this little place right here.
This blue place on the corner here?
I like buildings that exist where no building should exist, you know? When
Yeah.
people just make the best of what they have. I love that.
Yeah, it is very cool. I like the colors. Alright. Oh, bus is coming. Watch out.
Look at this.
Yeah. So in here, this is like a hobby shop, like model stores, like Gundam, toy models, and stuff like that. Anime figurines. What?
There's a little horseshoe.
Someone embedded a horseshoe. That's pretty cool. Zarfik asks, "Hey, Cory and Marie, you can't make video of K-pop can you make video of K-pop studios? Thanks."
I mean, the chances are they're not gonna let us into any cool stuff, but you know, we could try, but I don't know if we're the people to do that for you.
Yeah, if you look at all of our videos, like really there's like not a single one about K-pop at all. So that's really not our genre.
But one thing, like for example, in COEX, there's the SM Town. Like there's this huge. Kind of
we might be able to
facility.
do something like that.
We could do that, but I mean, we're just gonna appear to be very ignorant because we don't really know our stuff very well.
Yeah, we don't know the record labels or who's part of what record label or what are the members' names and what song.
I'm just like, hey,
Like
that guy.
literally no idea.
When I hear the song, I'm like, yeah, that song I heard 1,000 times. It's kind of good, and that's it.
It's kind of good. I'm like, I heard this in this store and this other store.
We're not really into like, you know,
K-pop.
co-opting K-pop for the sake of growing our channel or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
We just kind of stay true to who we are.
To the real Korea.
Or the real us. More
The
than
real
that.
us, yeah. We just don't listen to K-pop. So, anyways, we will try Zarfik. Maybe do like a walk around of SM Town at COEX, but we can't promise that anytime soon.
Yeah. If we happen to be around the neighborhood, we can do that.
Yeah. Someone said, wait, I gotta go back. Oh, Samsung Shield. You guys should be fake K-pop fans and be called Eat Your Kimbap.
It could work. It could work.
That might work. There's a place over here, clothing shop called Grasshopper, and then it's right next to this nice like flower shop, which is pretty cool. 안녕하세요.
See, this street is full of young people and artists and like open-minded people.
Yeah.
and that's what makes it so awesome. So
Ooh, look at this. So these bags, they're giant bags of dried red pepper, red chili peppers.
they look beautiful.
Yeah. And they're in different sizes. And these will be ground down into different size for powder, like pepper flakes and stuff like that. Gochukaru.
Oh, this place is so cute. It's like not even a full story.
It's a very short place. It's a cafe? Or it's a design studio? Yeah, it's a design studio.
Often they'll be like, oh, design studio and cafe and flower shop, and it's just like, whoa. How do you focus on all those things at once?
Yeah.
What is this? Tools. It's a bag place?
A bag place called Tools.
BC 8000. Been around for
Interesting.
a long time.
Ceramics studio. Aunt DJ asked, what street is this? So I'm gonna show you the street sign. Usadan no.
But that's going this way and this is going that way.
No, but I think even this one here.
Here, this is
Yeah. It's backlit because of the sun. Here, this is the street name. Usadan no Tengil. Oh, and then you can see us in the round mirror thing.
You can see
Hi.
Cory's hand in my face again.
Yeah. Hi.
Yay. Hi, everybody.
All right. So that is the name of the street here.
It's hard to find, but it's not really that hard to find. I don't know. What am I saying? We can include instructions in the comments once the video goes up on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll have a map link.
This is cute.
What does it say?
Be my rose.
Oh, be my rose. That's cool. You can see straight through to the skyline out there.
What a great view. I'd like our office to be like this.
Yeah.
Just little and like.
You know, we have like 20 minutes, and people are asking, are we going to eat something?
Okay.
We can try something. Essentially, this was like a neighborhood tour of Itaewon and then the area up here by the mosque. We didn't have any food planned, but
We also haven't eaten anything all day.
Yeah.
So if food came our way, we wouldn't be upset about it. This is an old market area. Like old style.
Don Ki asks, any good vegan spots in this area?
Yeah, there's one called Huggers really nearby here.
It's in this area?
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the stairs that we stopped at where that market was.
Ah. So Pauline asks, are you guys far from Itaewon Station now? Yeah, we've kind of ventured south of it, so we're a good like 15-20 minute walk away from Itaewon Station.
But it's still considered Itaewon, right? Itaewon, Hannam-dong.
Yeah, we're kind of like right on the edge of Itaewon and Hannam-dong. And we're heading south towards the Han River. And so at some point we're gonna have this like pretty cool view up here. See, we've kind of gotten away from all those like trendy shops now. Now it's more of just like local mom and pop stores, or even just stores that aren't in business anymore.
This is kind of what the rest of the street used to look like until it's kind of getting gentrified in its own way.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when like you can see it clearly, like this street there's nothing really happening here, and so it kind of makes me wonder, like in some ways is gentrification kind of a good thing, you know?
Right.
Like, to have people reuse it, like repurposing sites. And is this the area where that tiny door is?
Yeah. Yeah. When we go further down, it'll take us into Hannam-dong.
We have actually an album on our Facebook page of photos that we took here. What was it, like when Kyung-hoon and Ruxi and you and I had our couple date?
Yeah.
So if you want to see more pictures of this area, you can check out our Facebook page.
But we're walking through the residential area right now, and when we get further down, there's actually some cafes and stuff down there. Oh, this is the place where that guy was just like pissing right on the street. And it smelled really bad.
I don't mind if people do that, but I don't really want to smell it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to see their junk unless it's impressive. Those are my 2 rules.
Yeah. I think the stabilizer batteries are low because it's starting to wobble. And so I've got my spare batteries in hand just in case.
Let's
I'm gonna hold it.
I'll hold it. We're gonna stop for a second.
Can you not hold it like that?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's screaming at me. It's like, no, what's happening? Don't control me.
Okay, doggy, I hear you.
I get sad when they eat live octopus. Octopus are smart. My feeling exactly. Not everyone likes the shock of seeing octopus get their legs cut off, not even putting them out of their misery first.
Yeah.
Some
guys.
people think it's very freaking sad.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Stabilizer's back in operation. And yeah, let's look over this wall because there's some pretty cool stuff. What's happening? There we go. So that is the Hannam Bridge, Hannam-daegyo. And that shoots straight down into like Shinsadong, right?
Yeah. This is all Gangnam that we're pointing at.
Gangnam, just on the other side of the Han River over there.
Hi, puppy.
And then there's all these old roof shingles and barbed wire.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, I was like, why is that there?
To catch a few North Korean spies.
So no one jumps onto the roof. Okay, yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the view. It's pretty good, right? It's a pretty good view, I'd say. I wouldn't mind living around here with a nice view. All right, we're still walking, and what? Ingalls says, shut that peasant dog up.
She said that she doesn't like dogs, she likes cats, they're superior. She or he. I assumed it was a she because it's a cat lover. Anyway. I like cats a lot too. I love dogs too, but cats are awesome.
Yeah, I'm a dog person, as you know.
Cory actually resents our cats for not giving him enough affection. Like it seems like he only loves animals if they love him back in a very obvious way. Me, I just love them for being, you know? That sounds very like higher than thou. What is it? Holier than thou? Okay, well, anyway, I am thou. So, whatever. Hey, this is the little mini door place.
Yeah.
Go run up to it.
See how short this door is.
Yes, we were impressed by this last time. You better just like, I don't know, snap your neck so you can go in comfortably.
The sewer grate smells really bad.
Yeah, let's follow Cory around.
It's like so short. Don't follow me around. Let's go together.
Let's go together. How tall is Cory? Cory is not quite 6 foot, isn't it?
I'm exactly 6 foot.
Exactly 6 foot? Okay.
Alright, so we have two options. If we go right, we go back towards the
Civilization?
Itaewon Road. If we go this way, it goes down towards Hannam-dong area. Maybe we should just go this way because we need to go this way anyways.
Okay.
To Seoul Soup later.
Cool.
Why are you just showing me? Show the neighborhood.
Some people want to see you.
This is a live tour of Korea, not a live tour of Cory's face.
What about Cory's? Live tour of Cory's buttocks. Wow, look at that. See?
I'm gonna block my butt like Korean girls do, and then they put the purse. Like,
They wear super short skirts, and they're like, no, don't look up my skirt. I'm gonna put my bag back there so you can't see anything. Oh, PF20 says they want to see the tattoo on your back.
No, that's okay.
Did you tell the tattoo story before?
Yeah, I did. On a live stream of at Zhiyun. Stop.
I think he feels like
going that way.
I'm like sexually harassing him by trying to pull off his clothes to show you guys the tattoo.
Yeah, I don't want to show my tattoo. Sorry, guys.
The reason why is because he got it done when he was young and silly. He got a full back tattoo and then didn't finish it, and then his tattoo artist died, and then he never had the money to finish it. So it's like the outline of a tattoo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's super faded, kind of like when you see like a
Not
50-year-old
super faded.
sailor or
It's
something,
not
like the
super
blue.
faded.
Look at him get all
It's
upset.
faded, but not super faded. We talk about something else.
The tattoo is a sensitive topic, everybody. If you want to get him upset, then ask him again about the tattoo. Oh, Cory.
Wow, look at this car park.
Wow, that's very
this.
impressive.
Look at it backed up onto this little edge. Can you see its back tire?
Woo. Wow, that's interesting.
That is a very interesting parking job.
So Weapon G asks, where are you guys going? And the answer is, there is no answer. We don't know.
We're heading into Hannam-dong.
But we're also going to this, it's like a walking festival. We want to go down that way?
Sure.
A walking festival that's going to happen in Seoul Forest at 2 o'clock. So after we finish this at 1:30, we're going to head over.
At 1. It's almost 1.
Oh, what did I say?
1:30.
At 1, yes. We're going to head over and my Korean husband,
Yeah, it's Hugh.
Hugh, and is Nicola going to be there? Maybe not.
I don't know if Nicola's going to be there, but Johnny is. Johnny Blend. Also is a YouTuber.
Okay, so Hugh from My Korean Husband and Johnny Bland is going to be there too, and we're going to we're going to walk the course, I guess, right?
We're going to walk the course and hang out and have food and...
Hopefully get some free stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And we'll probably film it too for the channel so you guys can see the fun day that we're going to have.
Yeah, and we'll put up a video later. We still have to film our Q&A.
Which is supposed to be tomorrow.
Yeah. You may have noticed on the channel that we have put up a announcement about our Q&A video. If you guys have any questions that you want answered, please do go into that video and put your questions in the comments section so we can keep it all together.
At the end of today, we're going to gather all the questions, and then tomorrow morning we'll film the answer video.
I like this roof because there's a shoe on it. And I guess probably someone's sleeping right there and I'm yelling in his window. Wow, see, there's like, some areas are kind of a little more downtrodden, and then some areas are more like luxury and just interesting. There's always that
Combination of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like exploring these back alleyways, as you guys might know from all of our videos on our channel.
Yeah. Look, there's the river. We're getting closer. That highway along the river, to me it used to be so unsightly, and then they started making, underneath the highways, they started making these beautiful parks. So the Han River park system is really, really beautiful, and it kind of balances out all the cars going along the river. I think people do live in the homes that we are going by right now. Like,
They do.
It would probably be more elderly people, maybe in the lower income bracket.
Yeah.
Or it's just stubborn people who just don't want to go anywhere.
Almost to the bottom.
Yeah. We have about seven minutes, I think, left in the tour.
Yeah.
We're basically done showing you what we wanted to show you. We're just doing a little bit of a casual walk around now.
Yeah, this is like Hannam-dong area.
Oh, is this where the entrance to the Han River Park is?
Yes.
What is this? It looks like this is a restaurant. Oh, hello. Didn't expect you to be there. So are we not in Itaewon? So Itaewon and Hannam-dong are kind of together there, and so we started out in Itaewon and we walked to the next neighborhood. Some flowers.
Yeah, so there's Hannam Station right there. Hannam train station. Hannam-yok?
Oh yeah, the Hannam train station is over there.
Yeah, so this is now Hannam-dong. And we're going that way?
I don't know. I mean, we could go to through the little entrance to the Han River and finish there just for fun, or we could go this way. I don't know. What's good?
There's no crosswalk over there, so we need to go this way.
Okay. Following. Cory basically started his YouTube channel even before he came to Korea. So if you look back at the beginning of the channel, you'll see him discussing the process for applying to be an English teacher. And you can see the date on that was almost 4 years ago.
It was 2012.
2012.
Yeah, it was the fall of 2012 when I started the channel. And so there's like me driving in Baltimore, or not Baltimore, but like in Maryland in the fall, so you could see all the colors of the leaves and stuff. And then I was in the hurricane, what is it, Hurricane Sandy or something? And when it hit Baltimore, and so that's all like old footage.
What was I gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, apparently it wasn't anything special. I do know I almost got hit by a car just now though. Looking
It's
at the
red.
comments instead of looking at the light. I need coffee, that's what I need.
Yeah, we need coffee.
We haven't consumed any sort of refreshments today. Go, Ajima, go.
Yeah, the reason I wasn't running is because cars are coming from the right and they're speeding in from the expressway. So
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Someone asked if it smells here, and the funny thing about Korea is they're like, everything is all good for a while, and then suddenly you just like walk into this little like smelly bubble, and then it's always like, what the hell is that? And then you walk away from it and it's okay again, and then there you are again. There's like a lot of fish smell and like, but for the most part it's okay.
yeah.
I think it's just like the old sewer system. Okay. Following Cory again. Following. I think he's gonna take the camera away from me. He's pushing me now. I guess he doesn't want me to get hit by a car.
So you'll see on the weekends, like a lot of people will come out and they'll sell their goods. Like this guy's truck here, he unloaded it. It's got like house goods. It's like slippers.
Slippers.
And toothbrushes, like kitchen utensils,
Yeah.
cleaning supplies.
But they usually don't want you to film because I think this might be illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
it's
wanna
a
walk
way for
this
them
way,
to
Cory?
Yeah, it's a way for them to make money because they're in like direct competition with large department stores and stuff like Home Plus, E-Mart, and stuff like that.
Look, it's Seoul Tower. And the Hyatt Hotel up on Namsan over there.
What's the time? 1:27.
Yeah.
Maybe we should walk until we get to a convenience store or something, and then
We have like 3 minutes left, so.
now I can hold it.
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
want to be too close to the camera, so I don't look like shit. Very self-serving.
Yes, I see. Yeah, Lisa King says, have a cold beer, 맥주. Yeah, that does sound really good actually.
Oh, there's a Vespa dealership across the way.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't see you
PF20 asks, how are they not getting arrested if it's illegal?
Oh, you haven't been to Korea before, I guess, huh?
Korea, where the police wear their uniforms
And hang
and
out
wear their
together
uniforms and smoke cigarettes.
And we don't really know what they do, but the thing is,
Have lunch together.
we've seen like
That's what they do.
a cop who's stationed in a certain area to do something.
Yeah.
And if something bad happens outside of that responsibility, they just like
Don't care.
let it go.
Yeah, like the cop cars going around, they're probably looking for people who are driving weirdly, even though, okay, I take that back because they're probably not doing that either.
Yeah, we don't know what they do, but
they don't do their job. That's
Yeah.
let's just be straightforward. They don't police or enforce laws.
if there's like a crackdown, so okay, we're gonna crack down on illegal vendors, and they go around and they crack down on that, and then if there's a crackdown on drunk drivers, they go and look for drunk drivers. It's like, I don't know. I mean, we don't really know what. See, it was fresh, right? Yeah.
What?
You get
What's
to see
fresh?
Cory's, like the back of Cory's body in there.
No one knows what you're talking about. What?
Oh, sorry. Someone said it's fresh to see me filming and seeing the back of Cory.
Aha.
See, some people like that. Cory doesn't like it though.
Yeah.
He's self-conscious about his figure.
No, it's fine when you're like behind me filming. It's different when you're following my face with the camera and just going to my face.
I like having like Cory May plus something else, like Cory
'cause-
May and Namsan
It's because the
Tower.
point of the video is
Cory
to show
May
the
and
neighborhood, not me.
A pigeon, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so that's probably why they can get away with that. Police, if they do drive by and see it, they don't give a damn. They're not going to stop them.
But if there's a mandate saying, okay, now you got to catch this many illegal vendors, then they're going to start caring.
Yeah.
In some ways, it's cool because it's not like black and white; it's gray, you know. And hey, Dad, you're here.
Oh, Halif Mike, that is
Hi,
Marie's dad. What's up, Dad?
I love you.
Thanks for tuning in at the last 10 seconds.
I didn't know that you were there. Were you there the whole time, or did you just come now?
Yeah, we didn't see any comments if you had commented earlier.
I guess we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Sorry we're not finishing off in the most beautiful places. Well, they're developing a new building here, you can see. Yeah, there's always so much change.
Construction going.
Everybody's saying hi to my dad.
And they cracked down on tattoo conventions.
The last half hour, okay.
Last half hour, okay.
Man,
We were
Dad,
walking.
you should have been
and
there for the first.
Didn't
that was
know.
Better. All right. Well, let's wind down.
Yeah, let's wind down.
Okay. Sun.
All right.
So, you want to do it? You want the honor of saying goodbye?
No, go for it.
Goodbye.
No, thank you guys for tuning in to our 10th live stream of Korea. 10th live tour of Korea, I should say. That's what we call it. And yeah, so that's what Itaewon looks like, and parts of Hannam-dong. And you got to see the mosque and everything too. Halal restaurants, they totally exist here. So if you're Muslim and you come to Korea and you're wondering where to go for some like halal food, that area by the mosque, loaded with places.
Yeah. And lots of vegan restaurants around too. Well, not lots,
Yeah.
but quite a number. You
Quite
can
a number,
download
yeah.
the Happy Cow app. It works in Korea too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and so thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This was really good. A lot of people tuned in today. A lot of you guys were asking questions, and yeah, we're very happy every time we get to see you guys.
it's a great pleasure to be able to do this.
Okay, Mom, love you.
Dad.
사랑해요.
Everybody.
Yep, Dad.
You give kisses to everybody, not just the family. Don't
Kisses.
discriminate.
Kisses.
Okay, sorry guys. Some of you probably didn't want that. Okay, bye.
Bye. We'll see you guys next time.
See you in the next video. And where's the stop button? We always have this problem every
Yeah,
time.
but you need to give it like 10 seconds. So when you hit the stop, then
Bye.
it doesn't cut off like this.